So why isn't this working, Pat? Did you do something funny?
Oh yeah, we off camera we discussed that I had flipped the switch off.
Yeah, because my
That's why it's not
machine's
running.
idle and doesn't have any ore. So you turned off at the standby on it.
Yeah, I turned standby on
The
because I didn't want to send ore in when it was hooked up to power. Then I disconnected power.
mm, yeah,
Yep,
because I hooked up
fun
power to
times.
this thing and I'm like, why is it not working? Oh yeah, because somebody turned it off.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, at least you found out early on, and I didn't spend the a whole episode trying to track down why there's no ore going into my new building.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but now the ore should be moving, and we should start producing ingots all the way through the machine. We get, yep, I see ingots on the belt,
That's great.
and then let's
Copper is on the way to being
go up to the
fixed.
top
We can leave
and
it
check.
and not think about it again. Oh, cool, copper's fixed. Yay, copper.
Oh, why are we not getting it all the way up? Are we getting it all the way up? Yes, we're getting ore all the way up. Okay, it'll just take a little bit of time for the manifolds to fill up with the ore. Are these machines reversed? Did I do this wrong? Smelter. Please don't tell me I did this wrong. Free. No. Why? Okay, so I've got to fix the... As a side note, I got to fix the mini blueprint of the smelter for the going to the right, I think.
Okay. Side note, you gotta fix that one. Something happened.
Um, I'm. It may have happened. I'm diagnosing.
We're not sure if
Um,
it happened yet.
let's see. So I reversed the smelter instead of output and input on the right one. So when you try to feed it in to the machine, is
Well,
that
this
the
is on
only
the
thing?
smelting factory.
Is that the only thing?
Oopsies.
Oh no, that's what I did. Okay, I see what I did. Like, there's a couple problems that I did. So it's not the way the machine. Well, okay. So I messed up the way the machine is facing. So that's problem one.
Mhm.
Um, I messed up connecting the power poles together. So that's problem two. Bugs and blueprints. They kind of go hand in hand, folks. Which is why I said when you find the bugs, you need to fix them in the blueprint so that they don't continue into other
Yeah.
blueprints. Which I have a feeling it
Yeah.
probably has into the other one. So my bad.
Whoopsies.
Yep. That going, that going. All right. So those are all hooked up, waiting for their resources. Okay, so now I can grab this power pole. Well, at least it's the prototype. So the next time we do the copper factory, this will all be working.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
This is
power
already
connects
turning out
down.
really good.
Yep. And because of the way I did this, now I need to upgrade the power pole, the Mark II, and then connect it to that. And then this one also needs to be connected. Those three are good. Churning out the ore. Now I need to check the one on the top. Turbo fuel. Don't let me down.
Oh, turbo fuel. No, turbo fuel. No, not like this.
And then that one needs to hook to there. Oh, now we gotta update the recipe. It's copper ingots. Man, all the things that you break when you do this crap. Okay. This one copper ingot. Says no power. Oh, because didn't hook that up. Didn't hook that one up. And then that one got hooked up. Okay. So any other problems that I found with this thing? Sending ore. We're getting ore. We're sending ingots. Yep. So all of the floors are working. Okay. Wait, we did this machine twice, didn't we? Please don't tell me that. We did.
There we go.
Damn it.
What? What's that now?
Because I placed 2 of the machines. I made the fixes on one floor. Now I gotta make the fixes on the other.
Oh. So I'm over here just making things pretty, just in La La Land, as you fix the real problems.
Yeah, pretty much.
The train is working. I see it moving now. That's
Nice.
cool. So we've got that going for us.
Okay, so that was part of the problem. Let's see if it was just a power pole or if it actually was reverse machine. Yeah, I see ingots coming out of that one. These 2 are not hooked up with power. Okay, so it's just a power issue, not the way the machines are facing. So that's what it was.
Oh, okay. That's even better. Yeah.
Cool. Success.
Success. Excelsior.
But I had to butcher my blueprint a little bit to make it work. We'll just fill up that hole and pretend that didn't happen. Okay.
Here.
So now I have to go over to the blueprint machine, which means I get to use the weirdly placed tube.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy. You had some more hypertube footage.
Yeah.
There's your time lapse of you going through the hypertube.
It probably would have been quicker to go with the jetpack over.
Possibly.
Because of the long route of the hypertube. Of going in the wrong direction before going in the right direction.
Yeah. So I was just trying to build around the factories. I couldn't figure out where you were supposed to go.
It works.
I could probably make a more direct route.
Yeah.
There's more tubes to come, don't worry.
Okay, so we want to fix our our ingot blueprint. Where did my ingot one go? We lost my ingot blueprint.
Oh shit.
Because we have the ore processing, the smelter in and out right and left. But I don't see my ingot one. Copper smelter, 8x8. 8 constructors. That's old blueprints. Pretty stuff factory 4. Let me load the wire one because I have to make some changes to that one possibly too.
I found my hide and seek spot.
Nice. I do not have the resources to load this blueprint. Nice. Well,
Do you need some more blueprints? Resources?
I'll get resources. That's the easy part. Because of our interdimensional storage depot.
That is right.
Yep.
Ooh, is that gas? Original base gas? Should I leave it there or should I get rid of it?
Well, okay, what I want to know is where my ingot blueprint went. Because we built this ingot. But it's no longer there. So it must have overwrote when I loaded it and changed it. I hate when that happens. Oh, there it is. Copper ingot. Okay. Found it. Got moved to another location because
Where's
game.
this?
Undefined. Copper ingot. Edit. Copper ingot. Ore processing. Production materials. Apply changes.
Get to make a pillar into the abyss.
Now, do I have enough stuff to build it? I do. Okay. Finally getting my crazy sorted because I'm like, I know this thing's there, but I don't know where it went. Okay, bring back up. What? Don't have the resources. Oh, fine. Fine. Yeesh. Did we ever add wire?
Are you on there?
Not really.
You need wire?
We never added it to. We were because of it's chicken and egg problem.
Oh,
Um,
we synced all our wire. Now we don't have any.
no, we didn't. We synced plates. We synced our copper plates. But we never finalized where our dimensional storage should go for um copper cable because we're redoing this factory for that. I mean, that's why I said chicken and egg. Is we're building the factory, so we haven't
Storage.
placed our dimensional storage yet. So
Oh
okay.
yeah. Where's you can put it underneath because there's space.
Well,
You know, in that cavity.
we'll put it down um, with the wire, but for right now, I needed to run over to the box and get the resources because we hadn't finalized until now where our stuff was going. So,
Word.
which is why we're doing this. I don't think you did what you said you did, game. Um, let's see. Is your game still working? Or did it
Yeah.
crash?
Did your game crash?
Okay.
Nope.
I think it
Fast.
crashed. Game crashed. On your end?
Fasted. Nope. It's still running.
Okay,
Still
so
running. So keep
I'm,
on.
I must have been disconnected. I'm going to exit the main menu and try to rejoin. Let's see
Yeah.
how
It says
that
that you
goes.
disconnected now.
Yeah, I just disconnected manually. Because I tried to load something from the blueprint machine and nothing. So,
Yeah. We had to restart the game.
well, you're there, so it lets me join. So we'll try that first.
Cool.
It's not GG easy.
Yeah, exactly. GG easy.
Entering the future. You're gonna be okay. Maybe. Turn it on and off again. Yeah, that's what I just had to do, game. Thanks. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, we're only supposed to. We only have the 2 hours limit to play because we don't want to overexert ourselves.
Well, because we want to actually participate in this real thing called life.
Yeah, exactly. It's real stuff to do
I
outside.
mean, we could sink 10 hours into this game, but it probably wouldn't behoove us to do that in a
No,
straight run.
yeah.
We'd get to the in-game content really quick, but
Oh
then
yeah.
then we'd be screwed. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to interact with this blueprint machine again, cautiously. Load the ore. Oh, it says I still don't. Oh, that's why I didn't load. Wasn't that the game crash? You don't have the resources you need, idiot.
Oh, whoopsies. Whoopsies.
Yeah. Another resource we haven't finalized with where it's going to stay of candy bars. because we kind of have, but not really, because we have them in two places and don't really
Hey.
have that finalized yet either.
Well, the new candy bar factory should be the candy bar factory.
Right, but it doesn't have a dimensional depot on it.
We can put one on it, and then we can like go upgrade it. You know, make sure it's balanced and get its a little bit more power or something.
Yeah, but that's
No?
an episode in itself.
Yes, it
So
is. Do you need
yeah,
candy bars again? Oh yeah.
yeah. Which is why I went over to the box and got some candy bars so that I
Probably
can
put that on a
load the
depot.
blueprint. Yeah, we do need to put it on a depot. We need to make it maximize the throughput of that area for candy bar production because it just started and we didn't have this new stuff. So now can I load the thing? Says it's loaded. Finally.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so let's make some changes. Putting in a door into this recipe.
Yes, please.
Door. Center
So
door.
I need to go find the other. I need to put spots for the other two buildings. Probably over
Okay.
the other miner. Makes sense. Like we
Yeah.
did. Yeah, it's already centered. That's nice.
Okay, so I need to run power cables correctly. So those are run. The other
And watch A.
other issue is I need to get up a floor. Yeah, these compact blueprints, they're fun. They're neat when they work, but they're cramped and when you make them look pretty and you have to make changes to them,
Yeah.
they're a pain in the butt.
In the box.
Okay, so that should be properly in and out, but I'll check with another smelter so I can see what it looks like.
Yay. Construction.
Yes, it is going the right direction. Okay, it was just power is the issue. And then these need to be hooked to each other.
Yeah, I'll just work on the other smelty-majig. Thingamajig.
The wire building.
Ingot. The other ingot building.
Oh, well, you're figuring out where it's
What?
going to go, you mean?
It has to go up one because of the miner. So it's gonna be it's gonna be taller than the other buildings.
Which is fine. I mean, we can put it at level 4 instead of 5 because it can clip into the to the building and not matter.
It won't work.
Yes, it will.
I'm gonna make it one higher. I don't want to deal with the minor issues clipping. So
minor, not minor.
it's a minor, not minor. Funny. Hey there, Chris.
Something. Anyways, yeah, sentences and words not coming to mind. I have to check the wire blueprint now that I'm over here to make sure that same stupid mistakes.
Playing for 2 hours.
Thanks, fix it.
You need to go outside.
Thanks, fix it.
Is this it? The copper ingot one? It's just called copper ingot?
Okay, I moved it, so it should be under ore processing called copper ingot, yes.
It is not for me. I am missing materials.
Silica. I just moved it, Pat. So the copper ingot one, if you click on blueprint, under ore processing, it should say copper ingot under production machines.
Oh, I did see that. It was collapsed for me though. Come on now. But now I've broke my game. Oh, because I'm in the terminal. Stupid terminal.
Yeah, don't press tilde, folks.
Yeah, it's actually not under that. It has a thing for it, but it's collapsed. And it's still out in the factory, or it's out in the undefined.
Are you gonna change it again? Because mine, I had to save it in the right spot.
No, I didn't change. I'm not loading it. I'm putting it down. I'm just using
Oh,
it.
if you're just using it, it's
Yeah,
probably fine. But yeah, if you're
yeah, that's totally
editing
fine.
and moving it,
I
it
am not.
might
I am not
mess it
going to
up.
edit that.
Well, you will later with
We're
your
not doing
update
that.
or whatever, because I think that's what
Well,
moved it around.
huh. Well, I didn't update it though, but the game crashing might have messed it up.
Game
We're
hasn't
not in sync.
crashed. Well, it didn't crash. I had
Oh, it didn't crash.
no, it didn't crash.
You have any silica for me? We don't have that hooked up to the machine. God dang
no,
it.
we don't. Remember, it's the way away machine up on the hill where you and Jake die a lot.
Yeah, let me see what I got here. Well, we got some Mercer spheres. Might as well hook those up.
Okay, so this
Stuff that
one
annoys us that we don't have. Make sure that I can actually build one of these before I run all the way over there with nothing in my hands. Okay, I can build it. Good. Okay, let's go take the leap of faith.
Oh, your human launcher that you love so much.
Oh, this is not the time for the game to glitch out.
Well, any time is the time for the game to glitch out. Loves doing that.
The game like has a hard time because like you're loading a bunch of chunks.
Yeah.
So it's like super laggy to try to like control your character.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I made it.
All right. So that's
Oh, we have a TiVo. Oh, but it's only for the other parts. What the heck, bro?
Only for what other parts?
Oh, the crystal racks.
Oh, for the
over
crystals, right? But not for the silica. Yeah, you have to put another separate one down for the silica.
Yeah.
All right. Save blueprint. Confirm. Confirm acquisition. All right. Let me take all of the resources back. So now I gotta go fix the wire building. I fixed the blueprint, but not the building. Which might be faster to just delete and place a new one, possibly. And I'm contemplating doing that.
Yeah, just delete and put a new one, man. That's what blueprints. Those blueprints are awesome.
Yeah. It's just placing them that's a little bit of a pain.
Yeah.
Alright, so get rid of this.
I don't know if we're gonna keep using this.
And then we need to delete all of this, which is going to leave a box, probably. Maybe. They gotta fix the multiplayer crap.
They will. They'll fix it when they fix it.
Someday, we hope. But right now they're working on Fixmas.
Fixmas?
Mm-hmm.
That's important. We need Fixmas. Gives us hope.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got silica. Now I can build the ingot factory stack. But now I'm like super far away.
Your nudge is too strong. Can't nudge it that far. Over one more. Nope. Okay, so that looks like it's lined up. If it's not, I'll blame Pat.
Yeah. We gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
All right.
I'm not gonna be able to take the hyper tube in one hand, so I can't gotta put my snack down.
Good. Okay. So now we need foundation on the other side. We did a one wide foundation, and hopefully I don't get run over by a train while I'm doing this.
Nice if you did get run over by a train. I mean, you know, if they had the animation, that's what I'm saying.
They do.
You know.
There's actually
It seems like it work.
There's an achievement for getting run over by a vehicle.
Yeah, trucks will run you over.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing good up here. I want to build a house up here. This is where there should be like a little like super house. Oh, there's even like berries up here.
House
That
up
was a whole
where?
bunch of areas. Wow, there's like a lot up here. Like on this little rock formation that looks like a, I don't know, like the letter N.
Oh, that one by the copper
Yeah.
base. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up here, and there's a bunch of pale berries up here. Should make like a little like 2-pillar kind of house that connects together on top.
Yeah, we
Do
could.
that at some point. Do some fun little base stuff because you can see everything from up here. And then make like hyper tubes to get up here and just make like a little lookout.
So let's deal with the elephant in the room. Power. Logistics, how do we want to run power for these? So that it's the same. Because I can put power on the outside of the building like I've done with the double knob, but where does the power need to come in to the system?
You could do it like on that same side as your walkway. That's probably where you should do it. And just put like a double wall plug on there or something. You know what I mean?
No, what I'm getting at is
Okay.
the pole, the initial power pole of where it comes in. I guess
I have no idea.
guess I can stick it here. I'll do it this way.
Put it behind there, and I'll put some big ass power poles behind there, and then we'll connect to that for sure.
All right.
You know, that way we'll know that the big power poles always have power, and if we delete little ones, we're not like shutting down some other dependent system. So stop doing that. They're all chained together.
That's kind of why I was asking for a standardization of some sort. So, but
Yeah, we could even put them on the train pillars too.
so now that's going to be in the way of the train, though.
Oh, really?
Well, it's fine. It'll work for me. I don't know if it'll work for you, though.
I'll make something for you.
It probably needs to go up a floor, but I like to run mine from power from the bottom and then bring it up so that it scales well. I guess we could put a power pole between the buildings. Maybe.
So like the talking about the big boy.
Well, if we're running on the building here, we could go up higher with a single power connector. So like if I go up here and then grab the power and run it up. Get rid of that one. And then that way we can grab this. Come over here. Oh, that's a little too... I think that'll work. Then I can connect that down. That work?
Yeah.
Okay. I think they're at the same height. Yep. Okay, so that goes up and then needs to come down. Right, so we've got it coming down. Cool. So we're now producing 180 wire per minute.
Wow. I don't remember what we did last time, but it was way lower.
Mm-hmm. So now what I want to do organizational wise, this is another organizational thing I do, is I take a crate on the walkway, which is fine. We're right up against the building. Okay. Make sure I'm centered where I want to be. I think that's good enough. Alright, so we grab a logistics Mark IV belt. Nope. Wrong. So conveyor splitter. Splitter is what I want. I want it to connect up. Oh, this bump system. It's annoying sometimes.
It's very nice.
It's nice when it works.
Yeah.
Very annoying when it doesn't. Okay. So there. So now we got wire going into the crate. And because we want wire in the dimensional depot, and we can put dimensional depot out here and a conveyor 4. So if you come and look at the side of this building for a second. You'll see my pattern moving forward.
Oh, like with the wires?
No, I'm talking about the output of the wire into the container, into the storage depot with the splitter on the outside the building. That pattern. This.
Okay. Yeah, it looks cool. Oh yeah, okay.
No,
I'm looking from far away.
It's a consistent pattern is what I'm trying to say, is that from the output of these buildings, blueprint buildings that I'm constructing, I put a belt into a splitter and then the splitter into the container, and then on top of the container I put the dimensional depot. So you have a buffer of items and you have them into dimensional storage. So if you ever want to put an item that you want to save for later, as well as access in the dimensional storage, that'll be its permanent home. And you do it with the splitter outside of the building as first entry point so that you can route the rest of the resources to wherever they need to go, whether to a train or to another building or whatnot. So now I can take this from here and I can pipe them around the building and into the north side of the building or the south side of the building or whatever. So now we could build a blueprint for the wire cable. That would be the next one. Oh, you're still working on you're doing your own copper building. See.
Yeah, isn't this for the other one? This is for the copper plates.
Yeah, that
we
one's
still have to do
plates,
that blueprint.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to the blueprint machine after this.
Well, I'm just gonna finish because I gotta make one for. You're gonna need to make one. We'll need to make one for the plates, one building for plates, and then one building for.
Can you make the
cable.
plate one?
Yeah, I'll make both. I need to make the plate and the cable one.
Having some trouble trying to get this to line up.
Yep, you are trouble.
Trouble.
Trouble with a capital P. Because this is Patrick.
No. Why are these blueprints being so fun?
Oh, because they haven't figured out how to nudge up and down, just left, right, back and forth.
Well, at least we can stop it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better. That's great. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, it's nice.
So now you
can delay it at least and hold it in place while you're trying to see if you got your aiming done right.
Okay. Nope. Now we have the ingots placed, but it's facing the same direction as the other ingot machine, even though it probably needs to face the other way, but it would be confusing if there were different ways. So I'm going to keep them both the same ways. Look at it. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, so when you place it, as long as the belts are on the same side, then you'll be able to connect one to the other. So the way the blueprint is set up is there will be the open holes to open holes line up with each other so that you can put a belt on it.
Yeah, it totally looks like that. All right. And then it's just got to figure out how to hook this thing up.
Yeah.
My turn to try to figure this out.
Well, okay, so the pattern I went with is on the side of the building. You're going to put a double power outlet. Right here is how I did it. I put a double outlet right on the corner of the window above the
Just
door.
put one down for me. Don't tell me how to do it. Just put it there.
You want me to do all the work? What happened
I'm
to
saying,
us
look.
working together?
That's right. We're talking shit. Wait a second. Oh yeah, so then we're good. Yeah, I'll come over there and look to
Anyways,
see how you did your power adapter.
so the way you've got this building lined up, though,
Which one?
both of them.
Both of them?
Well, okay, so we want the output to go towards the north, is the way that I built this setup over here eventually. I mean, the input comes in on the south, but I want to route it out off towards the north eventually, right? So that's why I set up the ones over there the way I did. So,
well, this is facing the same way as those buildings. So,
no. Well,
oh my god, what?
is it?
Miner must be placed on a resource node?
Well, yours is not facing the same way as the buildings, because if you look at the doors of where the doors were, there's only one door
What?
on the other building over there, and it's at the bottom, but that was before I added the doors. So the doors should line up. So if you've got this
Okay, so like those belts right there, did you place those belts?
Yes.
Well, these belts I did not place.
Right. So
and it still has a door. So I'm just saying, like, it should be the same way. Unless we don't want it the same way for some reason.
Well,
because if we want it to output the direction where the thing's going to be using it, but then it'll be facing a different way, and it'll be confusing because both ingot factories are facing different ways.
Well,
but now both they should be facing the same way, so we can troubleshoot later.
Confused me the hell out of me. Did you add
know.
Did you add those doors, or did you just place them?
What?
Did you add the doors, or did you just place it down?
They were on their blueprint. I just put the blueprint down.
Okay, so
just
then,
like that. Yeah. And these are the belts that it came with. I haven't added any belts besides this ingot, besides this one belt over here.
Okay, so the belts on this side are lined up with that there. Okay.
So it's like, otherwise, if we need to rotate the building, we should, because I want them to face the same way.
No, you've got it facing the proper way.
Dang, I can't get this miner to line up. Oh, there it goes.
But you did place this building one higher than the other building, though.
Oh, yes, but they're still at least facing the same way. It's like, it's okay that it's higher, but it does bother me. But not as much as it would if it were rotated differently.
I said to lower it by one because the thing can clip into the bottom.
No clipping.
Yeah. The miner could clip into the building by one.
Should we lower it? Do you want to lower it?
We can leave it.
Fine, let's do it.
We can leave it one off. It's fine. It's fine. We can leave it one off.
Oh, dang it. There's a crate up there now. Look what you made me do. Okay. Oh, no. Inventory. Where's that awesome sink? Oh, let me go to the awesome sink and drop stuff on there. God damn it. Let's try it. See if you can put the blueprint down with it one lower. I want it to be the same height. That would make me happy.
Yeah. How many walls?
Drop off everything I don't want. Or take it cold.
Okay. So you and your dismantle crates.
I'm coming back for them.
Too late.
I have to dump my inventory first before I can even deal any with them.
That's all, folks.
Exactly.
The crazy person. All right. So now I want to place, even though it'll trigger Pat, we want this at the same height. So we want.
We could bury the miner too. There's space down here. You know what I mean? Oh, but there's belts underneath it. Jesus, what the hell? Where are those? Where's that going? Was that going to the SAM ore? What?
Objects, clearance, clipping, make clear. Okay, so if you remove the miner and I place this, can you place the miner after I place it?
Well, let me try.
Inquiring minds must know.
Oh, so you're running into the clipping, huh?
Okay, so if I do that, so now I place it. So now can you place the miner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because part of your problem is the placing the miner on top of the foundation raises it higher, whereas you remove the foundation so that it's a little bit lower. So that was one of the problems. Then we want...
Yeah, I can't see it anymore. That's cool.
This.
And if I squat... Whoa.
And we want a conveyor.
That's cool. That's great. I'm happy.
Pat's happy.
Very happy.
Good.
Very, very happy.
And Pat's happy for once.
And how are we hooking power up to this miner? You can hook it. I'll let you hook it up.
Okay, so you can see for future reference, I need to find the right menu. If you go under power, there is a double wall connector. And so you place one up here in the corner of the window.
In the corner. What? Okay, come on. It might not be when you think. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. Hold your horses, go, sting, bro. Okay.
So you place.
And then how does that get to the miner?
So on the inside, you grab the inside connector, and then you just hook it to the power pole on the inside. And then the miner one, you just grab the. This pole has to be upgraded, but the miner Mark II 4 pole. If you grab this one on the inside, then you go downstairs through the door if there is one. Yeah, downstairs through the door, and then you bring a pole down through the roof, and then connect it, just like that. So if you look, I brought down cable through the floor. It's one of the things that I don't mind clipping. So I clip it through the floor and then I connect it to the miner. But it's lined up with the pole above it, so it doesn't look bad. Okay.
Wait a second. What's this?
What's what?
There's like a thing underneath.
There's a thing underneath what?
Something that looks like it could blow up with obelisks.
So then blow it up with an obelisk.
Oh,
snowball or whatever.
Okay. Well, I'll need to go get... I need to finish hooking this up before I do that. Otherwise, I'll never get it. I'll never remember to do it. But, yeah, it looks like a little rock spot, but it's like a flat section. I never noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
I could hook the iron back up. Where was this coming from? Dude, where was this iron coming from?
The iron is out here.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I see it. Okay. There we go. We're good. Oh, it's clipping. Goodness, it's clipping. I can't.
Are you finding my past crimes?
No. Well, kind of, but like, yeah, it is in the way of this copper miner, but now it's like me putting the belt back, it was gonna clip, but now it doesn't clip. So, even though nobody's gonna see it, that's gonna make me happy.
Gonna make him happy, folks. Alright, so...
And we should start switching over to 4-meter foundations.
Well, for base bottom of the build, yeah.
Yeah, but this one has like a bunch of plants underneath, so I don't know about that. So I'm still doing 1 mil.
Well, we kind of are raising the factory because the way that we're doing this concrete foundation underneath our skyscraper, we basically have raised our platform up one.
Kind of, yeah, actually. Yeah, if we build another flat platform, we can just have it be all grass down there.
Right, so we can hide the crimes by always putting in that concrete foundation underneath. Why did you make all of this? Oh, you're trying to make a catwalk or a walkway? Is that kind of what you're doing?
Not sure what you're talking about.
Because it was supposed to be a one wide foundation between on the outskirt of the building, but now we've got all
You can't hear anything. All I can hear is
blah 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 blah. Yes.
yeah.
What I was saying is that we decided on a foundation of one wide around the whole building.
Yeah, sure.
But now you've got multiple, like you've got.
What are you talking about, Andy? I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Show me. Okay, what's going on? Where are you? What are you talking about?
Like that one that I just removed. This.
What about it?
What I was talking about is, as far as our building goes, a one wide foundation.
The tree's in the
it.
way.
Well, you can cut the tree, but all I was getting at is that
it's a nice tree, though. Yes, that's like sort of removing this foundation. So it's in the way of the tree.
Right. Well, we want one around the building, so don't remove the one that I just put around the building.
All right. You know what? Now nobody gets a tree.
Good.
Okay, you happy now? Oh, I'm out of gas.
Anyway,
no, just
what I was
I'll take the little trees out too.
Getting at is I don't know how you want to design a walkway, because you just put a bunch over here to kind of get it at the same height, I guess is what you were trying to figure out, but you were pulling from the other sections over there and then you were coming over here. But
that's what those walkways are for. Okay. Those are not permanent.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out is
don't
because you were building with
those are going to be permanent.
It looked like it was permanent, so that's what I was figuring out. Okay.
Well, it's permanent now. I mean, until it isn't permanent anymore.
Nothing more permanent than a temporary solution.
Yeah, but it's yeah. I'll come back and delete them. You know, I'm putting down. You have to do that for the train. You got to put down a bunch of stuff.
Okay, so these all have power. So, because we didn't bring the ore up. That's why. Why is this one not working? Different reason.
You know what, actually, I kind of hate these now. These temporary things, so they're already getting deleted. So.
Nice.
Yeah, it was just so I can get over there, make sure it was on the same height, or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I would love to get it.
So now we've got.
Only I wasn't tethered.
4 ingots. So nice. So we've got the ingot production out the wazoo here.
That's awesome. We're gonna need it.
Yep. So this is all going. These are all green. Okay. These ones are all green as well. Okay. So back to the blueprint machine because I gotta fix the. What did you do?
What? What?
Well, you were saying you did something with the iron, and why is it now? Because you did something with the iron belt. Did you put in a lower tier belt?
No. Why is it slower now?
Well, it seems like it's having problems. I don't know if it was previously having problems or
it might have been, but as long as the ore is flowing,
we'll just pump. You might, if you remove the iron miner at some point, maybe the overclocks got lost. I'll just bump it to 300.
Oh, is it? Did you have it load balanced by the belt that you had on
it? I might have had it load balanced, but anyways, I just pumped some slugs in it and turned it up to 300, so it should still feed. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Very good work.
Because I was like, when I see a belt that's starved and it's ore, it's like, what happened? Because I usually
when I got over there, I'm like, what is this all about? Yeah. Is this thing starved?
Because that one should never be starved like that. Anyways, squirrel.
Exactly. Well, I'm disconnecting power cables.
All right, so now you want you want a plate factory. So I have to load the wire factory that I just did. So we load the wire.
Yes. Oh, you're making a new blueprint now over there?
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
going.
All right, let me come over and hang out with you while you do that.
It's not gonna take me too long, but
yeah, I'll film while I AFK. How about that?
okay. So we're making one for copper sheets first for Pat, so that Pat has something to do.
Yes, thank you.
Copper sheet. All right. We need copper sheet. Okay, that's good there. I'm going to add this feature that I added, which is a door here as well, just so that makes my life easier. I don't have to keep putting holes in the floor of my blueprint. There we go. Right. So we're going to change this to copper sheet. Copper sheet. Do we have, can I get a copper sheet? All right, that's all done. Okay, so that's good there. So we need 20 and 10. So it'd be, so it's going to be 40. No, 20 and 10. Since I don't have my math partner here. 20 times 6 times 6 is 120. So this should be 120 copper ingots. This should be 60. 10 times 6. So it'd be 8 math sometimes, especially when it's late. Making my brain hurt. Let's see, 10. So we have 10 times 6 is 60. I lost my math brain, so I had to figure it out on my own.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was over there eating a snack and pulling a package.
Dang it.
Somebody shipped us a package. Lana's daughter shipped us a package that we're gonna give to somebody else so they can carry it to Thailand.
Nice.
Basically, they're like T-shirts that you can only get here. That were probably made over there, anyways.
Because I wasn't thinking, I ruined my blueprint. So now I have to fix the wire one.
Did you overwrite one of them?
Yeah, I overwrote the wire blueprint because I loaded the wire blueprint and then I changed recipes and started calculations, but I didn't change the name of it. And so, because I was distracted trying to do the math that you were supposed to do for me.
Can I come help you real quick?
You can if you want to. I need to change these back to wire. So the ones up upper floor.
I have notes for you.
Yeah.
Notes. Can I make your thing more expensive? Can I help grift on your?
You can't grift on my thing yet because I'm trying to make this is the wire blueprint I need to fix first. So what I need you to do is to do calculations for me again of the wire.
Have you placed the wire one yet already?
That's what's in here right now is the wire one.
Do you like this?
I like it the way it is.
Do you like what I just did?
No. What did you just do?
Can you come inside and look at this?
What did you just do?
What do you think about this?
You want to put a catwalk on the inside?
Do you like that? What do you think about that? You can kind of like get in there and be like, oh, here, Oh, I can't click on the things from here. I'm too far away.
Right, and then
I can't jump off the thing.
right,
Ah,
yeah.
sucks. All right, I'm sorry.
Change your design back. No,
Changing it back.
and then I
I had to
need
put a new wall on.
15
Sorry.
and 30. So 15 times 6 is 90. So 90.
Let me put a copper wall back on, please.
Um,
It's
once you
not
get
copper
it,
yet.
once you get it back, can you tell
Okay.
me how many wire per minute it does by doing the calculation of output of how many wire times
180.
180?
Yeah, I remember from last time.
All right. Have you changed it back to the way it was?
Yes, it's much better now.
Okay. Can I
But
save
I think
it?
the door should be up higher. Like a door should be up at the very top or in the middle.
Can I
There
save
should be
it?
like catwalks on there.
Can I save the blueprint so I don't lose my
Yes,
changes?
please. Yes, can you save the blueprint, please?
Okay. Let me check the
Can you please
blueprint.
stand in front of the computer so it makes sense? So it looks like you're actually using the blueprint machine?
I'm not using it at this moment, but I'll try to make it make more sense for you in a minute.
Yeah, just need
Okay,
to make it look like you need to go stand in front of the blueprint designer screen.
fine. Pain in the ass. Okay, load. Okay, so
That's a
now
good
I
one.
load
I'll put my
this
screenshots
one.
later. Nice.
Now I need to change the name to copper plate.
Can I mess with this one?
Yes. As far as you need to change all of them to be a copper plate recipe.
Okay.
And then I need the calculations for copper ingot and for the copper plate of what's the input. So
Got it. Change the recipe. Copper plates. Ooh, I get the fun job now. Except for, okay, so it takes 20 per minute. Copper ingots.
times
And then we got,
6.
and it outputs 10. Oh, wait, I need to overclock these too, right?
No overclocking.
Oh,
No
right.
overclocking at the moment.
So that would be 600 output. Did I do that math right? 60 output? My God. What is wrong with me?
60 out. Okay, and then what's the input?
120.
You said 120 input?
Yeah.
Okay, 60,
120
120.
ingots. And whatever I said before.
All right.
Output.
And then
Okay, I'm going to copy the settings.
copper plate.
And I'm going to go stumble through the blueprints and apply them.
Okay, let me know when you have them all changed.
But can I just put the scaffolding in?
I want to do this small change first. Let me save it. Then you can modify it,
There's a
and then
big
I'll
hole
save
on
it
the
again.
side. I started messing with it already.
That all you were supposed to do was go in and change the recipes and give me the numbers.
Okay. I'll try to just only do what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm all right. I'm almost done.
Because I
Case
can't
setting.
leave this window until I can hit save.
Oh. Ha 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 ha. Well, you can just hit it save again. You could just and overwrite it. And you could just have a gaping hole on the side.
But I don't know if we risk crashing the game if you're making modifications while I'm trying to save it.
Oh, I'll stop making modifications. But it's just yeah. So go ahead and save it.
Okay, fine.
It's ready.
Okay, so
And can you like check out this idea? Let me know what you think.
you want the door higher up with scaffolding? Is that what you're?
Yeah, except for like one lower than I tried last time. Let's see. And then, oof, it's so hard to get inside.
Yeah, that's the issue right now.
Well, we can always put scaffolding on the outside, but it's kind of like there's no space for scaffolding on this level. Maybe if it
No,
was one level up.
there's no. Well, you could.
Huh. I could put 2 doors in.
Well, you want it at the level of what we're standing on up here, basically.
Yeah. Think about how to do that. And then this is the, just like, indulge me, but that one's too high. And then this one is the way across. So it could be like this, where the machine is in the way, or maybe like the door goes on the corner, which also probably doesn't make sense. And then,
Well, you can move things up by a half if you need to by using the other materials like road barriers, and you can use road barriers to make things snap to half heights.
oh yeah,
But
that's right. I need to get better at that. But we don't have time to figure that out because I don't know how to do it yet.
yeah.
So, but this I can do really fast.
Mm-hmm.
But we can, the half height thing, I would love to do that. I'll be one of these days be there. Does that mean it's another hour?
Yeah, it's another hour.
And wasting all the time.
But well, he wanted to pretty up at the end, so.
What do you think about that? Do you like that better, or?
It's fine as long as you get rid of as long as we only have one door. It's just getting in. We get in at.
Maybe a window.
We get in this. Well, we need to be able to get in and access. That's why I put the doors. Is because I need to get in there and make changes to it. But I couldn't because you put the windows on the side of the building. So.
Windows to the wall. We can. Is that weird? Wait a second.
That's the right height. And then you
that's right.
Then you gotta put the scaffolding in on the inside as well. Same thing.
Okay. A second. Okay. Be a second here.
But yeah, it is nice to have the scaffolds and be able to go in and look and walk around the buildings. There'll be some clipping or whatever until you get them sorted, but it's you can do that.
More.
I just needed access inside to be user friendly was all. So.
And we can do like a fire escape on the outside.
Yeah, you can add more and more crap to it if you want to. I'm trying to make this thing functional, and I know you're trying to make it look pretty.
Well, I mean, this is functional to me. So once you get inside, you can fix things. Oh, and is there a door only on one side?
Only on one side.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, cool. I am done making dumb changes.
Okay, so let me save this.
That's much better. It's gonna be so much easier to get in there.
Save the blueprint.
Overclock later.
Confirm. So now I clear the blueprint. Alright, so now take all the resources, and my inventory is a mess again. I spend so much time in inventory simulator cleanup.
Hey, tell me about it. I got so many rotors. Why do I have so many rotors?
Because you need them, maybe.
If I can put these in the shared storage. Oh, there's space. Yeah, you better put stuff in the shared inventory before I fill it up.
Okay. I'll just pull it out and dump it in somewhere. Okay, so we have the blueprint. Now, if I go to the blueprint, I need to move the blueprint so we don't lose it. Because again, you moved the other one.
I didn't do it, but it's just like a glitch with the game.
No, something moved it. Because you have something set up that's moving it.
I don't have like a script for that. Like, what would I do? I swear I'm not doing anything.
Okay. That's in the wrong spot now. That's not what I want.
It's okay, we can fix it later.
No, I have to fix this now because it's gonna bug me. Really bugs me. Edit, copper ingot, move the ingot, apply. So now if I go, and I have to find where the wire went, because wire moved.
She uses your money?
Okay, apply changes.
Ingots.
So now if you look at ore processing in the other one, do you have the blueprint? Under ore processing, the copper ingot, the 2 smelters, and under construction, the copper plate and the wire, and the 2 constructors. Or the 2 smelters. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you have ore processing and you have the construction machines.
I lied. I didn't even look.
Did you look?
Okay, ore processing is fixed. I have copper ingots.
Okay.
Constructions, copper plate and wire. Wow, you fixed it.
Yes.
Sweet. Nice.
So now it should
Okay.
hopefully stay that way.
They'll probably stay that way.
Well, they
I'm not
haven't
touching the
so
blueprint.
far.
I haven't touched the machine the entire time, so.
Well, you touched it while I was working on it, and then the save.
Oh.
And so, because the save
Back.
moved it based off of what you had on your inventory, not mine. So, anyways. So, if you liked watching us struggle through all of this, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
See you later.
Bye!